One important problem we have is that the oil price is now lower. And when we look at how the world has created new energy markets in the past, it's always been out of a state of acute self-interest and necessity. So when the oil price has been high, I think that is one factor that reduces the sense of urgency in the world at the moment. In addition, of course, to some policy shifts in major economies and so on that also have contributed to this lower sense of urgency just at the time when, we really should be feeling this very urgently. I think we really have to approach this question from the energy source point of view and not from any particular industry's point of view. The world's total energy consumption is still over 80% fossil fuels. So clearly what we need is as much renewable energy in all its forms for everybody, as much renewable fuel for everybody. If we approach them as in a segmented fashion, then we are sure to fail. No, and somewhat predictably so, if I may, because if you mandate in a sort of almost inexistent market, that makes the mandate very unlikely to succeed. The mandates should come in after the technology push and when there is already supply. Then the mandates can make sense. And also removing decision-making power from the airlines on their procurement practices for fuel. If you decide to produce your own SAF as an airline, for instance, then obviously these fees that they are now being imposed by fuel suppliers really literally don't make any sense. The beautiful thing about CORSIA is that it's a one global system with one set of rules for all of the international air transportation. And maybe it's not perfect potentially, but we much prefer an imperfect system for everybody than 27 perfect systems, put it that way. Fragmentation in the global airline industry is just so detrimental. We have, for instance, launched a SAF registry, which allows for the orderly recording of the environmental benefits and orderly claiming for airlines and orderly transfer of these environmental benefits also to the final customers, the corporate customers of airlines. So the SAF registry, I think, has taken off. It's only a month old and it already has more than 70 organizations participating and the first SAF batches are being processed. So I think that's really heartening to see. We will soon launch a SAF matchmaker, which is a marketplace. A place for suppliers and airlines to come together and find each other, and then they will go off-platform to transact. Sometimes very small things can make a difference, like a template for how you negotiate a SAF contract, which we also provide, and obviously all the monitoring of data and all the information sharing that is absolutely necessary.